sorry, I didn't mean to like throw you off with that one. My God. It's been one of those nights for shit shirt. Man. Please tell me you can bless me with some hot spot. Like, that would be like the most amazing shit in the world.
Yeah, it told me we were only going 2 miles.
Oh God, no. Okay, you have hotspot? Because if you don't, I can't change it. My phone got disconnected literally like an hour ago.
Where are you going?
Off of Park Lane. I'm going to 8515 Park Lane.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going home. Hopefully not for you. How's your night, by the way? Sorry.
My morning's going alright.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's going how it should be.
You said nothing is?
No.
I mean,
They told me this trip was only like 2 miles, and I'm headed north, and now I'm headed south.
I'm so sorry.
That's alright.
I feel really bad. I'll take you very good.
Oh, no, you're good. And then I had somebody not show up. First guy was drunk.
Ew, drunk people are the worst right now.
So I've just had a bunch of random crap. And then I didn't get a beep for like 30 minutes.
So you were just like sitting?
Yeah, because at 6 o'clock, between 6 and 7, they offer $6 for every single trip.
Like extra?
Yeah, can I get out of here?
I think you can. That's crazy.
And I didn't get a single trip for like 30, 45 minutes. So like, what's the point of offering the $6 if you're not gonna
Give it to you.
give me any rides?
So it doesn't have the right address on there?
It has the right address now, but when I accepted it, it was like 2 miles away from me. It was 2 miles to get you 2 miles to drop you off. But now it's oh, you're good.
Definitely, like, not trying to make your morning work, so I'll buy you breakfast. Look, like, I don't know. I don't know, but I hope it really gets, I hope your day gets better, though. The mornings suck. I hate them. And I start my first day at work, and I haven't been asleep at all. Great for me.
Now God's just trying me right now because I decided I was gonna start Monday morning and like kill it till October 20th, so I can go gamble on a fight.
Oh shit.
And just the whole morning's just.
What kind of fight? Who's fighting?
It's a UFC fight. Islam Makhachev's fighting Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title.
Oh cool. Is it kickboxing?
It's mixed martial arts, UFC, Ultimate Fighting.
Oh cool. That sounds fun. Is that like something out here or something?
We go to Shreveport.
Oh cool. I was born in Monroe.
You were?
I was born in Monroe.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm like an orphan, so I was born to an orphanage type shit, so I didn't.
I'm adopted as well.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, I'm adopted.
Yeah. I got adopted too. I got adopted at 16, but it's still adoption.
I got taken away when I was 6 and adopted when I was 12.
I was given a bad birth. But it is what it is. Hey, my parents didn't fuck me up, you feel me?
That's better in most ways.
Me.
A lot of ways.
Yeah, that's the only good, I want to say, that it keeps me going. Like, because I know people's parents have messed them up. Like,
Sometimes it's hard not knowing who you are, though.
that's the worst part. Honestly, I go back to Shreveport every year just to see if I can find myself. I never do, but I mean, it sucks not knowing where you come from. Actually, that's like my number one depression. But hey, at least I can say that if they would have known me, they wouldn't have.
Have you ever done Ancestry or anything?
Yeah, I've looked it up, but every time I do it, it comes back like I'm the only, well, me and my kids are the only people that have the test completely done. I don't get anything. I know that I'm like Indian and all that shit, but it doesn't tell me who my roots are. I don't see why it doesn't, but maybe they just never want to find out. So, and then another thing, I was wanting to get back inconclusive. I think I'm better not knowing that. Because I mean, I could find out and I could be really, really messed up by finding out.
You can just shape who you are
Yeah.
through your own mind.
Yeah. I mean, like, I tell people I'm my own person when I came from myself.
It's essentially true.
I'm a very honest person. I don't lie to me, so I ain't gonna lie to nobody else. handle the truth are liars. Really. And it's so easy just to tell the truth. And like it seems like nobody does it.
Oh yeah. I've been like forced to go to therapy my whole life and stuff like that, so I've just been an open book.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned a long time ago, because we used to get badass whippings. And like I learned a long time ago, if I just went ahead and tell the truth, then I'm just telling the truth right then and there. I'm not getting in trouble.
Exactly.
And like I don't have to lie. Like
Exactly.
it's over with.
Right,
Like,
and if they can't handle it,
yeah.
that's their truth, not yours.
It's over. You can just handle it just by telling the truth, just like that.
And you can like go around a lot of stuff, a lot of things that like you could avoid immediately. When you lie, you have to remember it. You gotta go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if the person knows you, it's not gonna sound right. It ain't gonna add up. Like it's gonna be a lot behind you.
Yeah. So you're Indian?
Yeah, I'm not really full Indian, but
I'm like 30% Native American as well.
that's cool. You know what kind? Like
My grandmother's tribe is very specific. On my father's side, I don't have any bloodlines leading to him, but I know his father was super Native American. So my grandfather on my father's side and my grandmother on my mother's side were both Native American.
That's awesome.
So
like if you get tested like blood in see your blood and stuff, you can go to any school for free. You're not university.
yeah, well, see, what's messed up is when I got adopted, I lost all my Native American rights. I'm now like German white, I guess, classified.
Is there any way you can fix that?
Yeah, I could go back and do all the paperwork and get the blood work done,
Which is a lot of work.
It's just a lot of extra. I thought about getting my name changed back to what it used to be.
So like, are you cool with your biological family?
No, it's a long story, but my dad actually died in my arms. He was living with me in Mississippi not too long ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Your life is like, whoa. It makes me think like, dang, twice, 3 times, 4 times on mine. I used to say, man, I got the worst day ever, but I know somebody has the worst, and dang, I met him.
No, I mean, it's a blessing to have him die in my arms, actually.
Why?
I got to have that moment. Like,
Isn't it traumatizing?
I'd rather have that moment than not have that moment.
You're so different. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh my god, you're perfect. I'm an Aquarius.
So, yeah, I found my dad too when I was like 19. I went and stayed with him because I didn't know who I was, and I stayed with my mom for a few months in Mississippi. She's the first person I ever smoked crack with.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like it was a bad time of my life. I was trying to find myself and who I was and who wasn't. I almost wish that I never knew at times. But when I got to meet my uncles, I saw a little piece of myself in each one of them. I got to learn who I was and their mistakes. I saw roads I could go down, and I knew not to go down those roads.
That's actually really decent. That's a decent way to live.
Yeah. So, but my foster mother and I just bought a house 2 years ago in Allen. So I got to visit my mom like a month before she passed away in her sleep. So, and
Sorry that you
I have one full-blooded sibling. She's in Atlanta. And a whole bunch of foster brothers and sisters.
That's even better. Like, you have good same bags. Like, I've always wanted a sister or brother. I've always like wanted, like, when I see people like with like the president that I roommate with, he has a brother, and they like argue and stuff. And I'm like, I bet this is fun. That's fun. And then he's like really upset. And he's like, no, it's not fun or anything. I'm like, but it looks fun. And it's like y'all like love each other, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird because he always is like different. But like, I've never been like into the barbecues and stuff. The reason what made me so into it is because when I was 6 years old in kindergarten, everybody was making Mother's Day cards, and I was writing one too. And the little girl named C asked me, "Why are you making a Mother's Day card? You don't have a mom." So that day, I vowed myself to be the best mom to me I could ever be.
I had some really hurtful moments at times growing up, like on the bus. I remember this kid is supposed to be my friend, you know, like right in front of everybody. It's quiet. They're like, why did your parents give you up? Like they didn't want you. Like it was like hurtful. It felt like, why would you say that to me in person?
Right.
Like, why would you not just ask in a more intimate environment? Yeah.
I would have liked if they knew I was a superhero. They could take me out.
So, but
Hey, but guess what? We're alive, healthy, and we're good.
yeah.
So we must have conquered something.
Did you have good foster parents?
Actually, no. They stole $50,000 for me. And I made it back and they stole it again. And actually, like, no, I appreciate you, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't talk to them anymore. I don't talk to them at all. I actually don't talk to anyone from that specific family. I don't have family. I have my kids and me. Those are the only family I consider as family.
How many kids do you have?
Huh?
How many kids do
I
you
have
have?
5. I have 4 daughters and 1 son.
Wow.
I wanted a big family, I guess. I mean, I wanted to create a big family. I just want something, you know, that's me to be left here when I leave. I don't even know if I have brothers and sisters and stuff. I've never, like, even tried to, like, look, because I'm afraid of what I will find. I'm afraid that I might not like it. And I think that if I find out, like, if I find out that they're, like, messed up or something, or, like, I don't know, I feel like it would make me go that way. Like, if I feel like they're, like, people that do, like, drugs, like, I feel like it would make me go that way. And I'd rather not. I'm already insomnia and ADHD, anxiety, depression, bipolar. I already have too many problems. I don't want to add on more by assuming, because I'm super hypochondriac, and if they got super problems, I'm just going to know I do. And I tried, but, you know, if I don't, I don't, you know. Even though, like, I love going to Monroe. I look for them, but, I mean, I don't look hard. If I run into them, it's constant.
Yeah. Yes, I felt like once I stopped wandering and started, like, figuring out who I was is when it, like, all the noise went away.
How did you do it?
Well, this is another awful story. My wife and I had a son who passed away.
Yeah.
So it really, like, changed us, and
Lord, how old was he?
he was 6. We had a drowning incident at the beach.
Oh my, that's my number one fear. That is my so.
But it brought us closer together and made me a better person.
You still shouldn't have had to go through that.
Oh, no.
I don't feel like any parent should have to do that.
I was a bad person at the time, and I feel like God was teaching me a lesson.
Yeah, I don't think that's a lesson that's supposed to be taught to anybody. It's not about what the lesson was. It's about what you learn from it.
Yeah, but death is only mortal life. It's not. We're here to learn lessons.
Yeah, but I don't think that should be something that should be taught. A parent losing a child, I honestly, I don't know what I don't even want to picture what I would do, because I don't think it would go well. I'd probably try to drain all the ocean. I'd have remorse to get to every ocean possible.
Well, I had another son, so to worry about at the time. Because I can't give up or anything like that.
Yeah, that's actually, like, the strongest thing I think I've ever heard in my life. Because even, like, if I lose one kid, I don't know why I would want to give up, but the rest of them would be like, dang, we lost a sister or brother and a mom at the same time, like, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess you're right. You have to get that to the strength of a superhero. Like, I could do it. I don't want to go through it.
I look at it as a way of inspiration too for other people. Like, if I can go through all this shit, then so can somebody else.
And you ain't gave up. Like, yeah, you're one strong individual. I wouldn't even call you human. I'd call you strength.
but it, like, I went through a huge phase of hating God. Like, I believed when I was a kid, and I went through a huge scientific, atheistic phase, and, like, hated God for everything that was happening to me. And then it wasn't even my son that turned me to God. It's just, I randomly clicked on some internet links one day and started researching different kinds of sciences, and I realized that I had been lied to my whole life about everything the government's ever taught me. And there's more sciences in the Bible and stuff that's true than.
So like, what type of Bible? Yeah, I've always wanted to be a religious person, but I'm more spiritual because I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
brought up like that.
in my opinion, religion is group spirituality, and spirituality is just individual spirituality. So like, I always tell people, if you're going to read the Bible, read it by yourself. But the sciences that are in the Bible, where Earth is the center of the universe and the lights come to and away from us, not spinning around a giant sun. And the Bible states that we each create our reality. The world is born through our five senses, that we're literally manifesting our reality, and we're in control of our reality by our thoughts and our beliefs. So if you feel like you're in your position in life because of you, nobody else.
Nobody else, right?
Yeah.
I make my own decisions.
Right.
Exactly.
But your beliefs form the world that shapes your world. So like, if you don't believe that good things are going to happen to you, they're not going to happen to you.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense. You just like open my eyes. I think I'm woke. Because that makes so much sense, because I'm always sitting here saying, oh my God, FML, like, God, I need to do better. Like,
so like, as you said, you're afraid to meet your family because you're afraid what you might find.
Right.
That's the book of Job says, for what I have greatly feared has come upon me. And you made it happen. You can make good things happen as well.
Oh, how? Like, what do I do? Like, do I need
You
to
just believe in it.
Yeah, I have faith in myself, right?
Yeah.
I have faith in my decisions. That's one thing I have a problem with.
Do you pray or meditate?
I don't.
Do you talk to God? Do you talk to your conscience in your head?
I talk, for me personally, I tell myself that they say that God made you out of his image, right? So I'd be like, I have to be my own God, because at the end of the day, I'm the one that takes care of me. I'm the only person that I know that can, like, that's in this world.
The Bible says that we are gods.
That's what I believe.
It says it. You're gods. You're gods of the world. It says it 2 or 3 different times in different ways. So like, if you're birthing the world through your own senses, you are God. So like, I started to realize that we don't live on a spinning water ball, and that we each see our own sun and moon, small and local. Like, you can't see that far, right?
Right.
So like, say you're looking at the sun rising to you. There's clouds beyond the sun. Say it's 9 p.m. It's supposed to be 3 time zones to my east. That's like 1,500 miles. The clouds that I'm looking at in my area aren't 1,500 miles away from me. They're really close. And the sun's shining on the insides of them. So I asked my daughter, like, what's closer, the sun right here or the furthest cloud you can see? She's like, the sun is way closer. But they tell us it's 93 million miles away. So if it's close to me, and like somebody that's 100 miles over there and it's right close to them, and 100 miles that way and 100 miles that way, and they all have it right above them, we're inside of like a simulation.
Don't make it make that much sense to me, because that makes so much sense to me.
You're inside of a simulation.
So then what does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
You're inside of creation.
You
like,
need to preach this on YouTube.
I do preach it on YouTube.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I need to follow you. What's your YouTube? I'm gonna go inside and be like, hey, sit down. Hey, sit down.
But,
watch this. Like,
yeah, I get a bunch of videos.
Man, like, that's like the I've been trying to. You say everything that I say in a way I can't describe it. Mm-hmm. I swear to God, I've not been able to describe it, and I believe exactly what you said, every word for word. I just can never describe it. What is your YouTube channel? Like, what is your thing?
Protector of the Realm.
Like protector or detector?
Protector.
R? Okay, protector.
Of the realm.
R-E-A-L-M.
R-E-A-L-M.
Cool. Yeah, you know. Like, I mean, I'm gonna definitely share your videos. I'm gonna tell you this now. Like, I probably will be like on your top fan base. Like, I'm a person that, for one, I'm an Aquarius, so I love learning.
Well, I also load videos.
Yeah.
Rideshare videos.
Oh yeah, put me in there.
You want to be put in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you
I'm
in there.
like super, like, I'm down for that. Like, shoot. At the end of the day, maybe I'll be able to find my parents from this video, you know? Hey, YouTube, everybody has YouTube.
Yeah, but I've been doing it a few years. But I've been preaching this theory that we see our own sun and moon. That's mainly what I talk about.
Right. And why does the moon ever leave?
And about, like, the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the same thing. It's the same size as the sun. It's winter driven though. So like, the sun say during the equinox, they both rise from your east, set to your west.
Right.
So during the summer, the sun rises 15 degrees to the north, comes south of you, and then sets 15 degrees to your north. Because it's summer driven, so it stays on top of you in the northern hemisphere. The moon is winter driven, so during the summer, it will rise from the south, from the east, come south of you, and then set southwest.
Okay.
And during the winter, the moon rises slightly north of you. It's opposite. It does the exact opposite. So like the sun and the moon are on 3 different tracks: winter, summer, and equal equinox. And they literally switch places with each track. But they tell you the moon's randomly like just faces the sun because that's where it gets its light from. But it's obvious that it illuminates itself.
It does. It has to.
Yeah, it glows. It only illuminates clouds right next to it, right?
Yeah, I make this left right here, and then like I'm all the way on the right hand corner, all the way on top.
So yeah, it's just there's all these theories, different observations that I've come up with.
Right. Yeah.
And I've explained it with videos. I explain it with words, and people get it. It's starting to grow, but I've been censored so bad.
Really? Oh my god, like the government does that?
Yeah, they don't want people knowing the truth.
Of course not. Right here's fine. I'm gonna tip you $20.
I appreciate you.
I learned a lot.
I got any social media links right there on my YouTube. Yeah.
I got you. Like, oh my god, the ones I cannot wait. I'm so excited you made my day.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you too. You're the smartest person I think I ever met.
That's right. Thank you.